Hi guys, welcome back. This is 2300 Gaming again, bringing another King of Fighters All-Star content. I just came back from work. I'm just at home now, and lo and behold, it's here. They're here now. I'm really excited. I'm really hyped. There's like two trailers that came up before this drop happened, and I'm really excited. Let's get a hold of what's going on at the moment. Let's put uh put it on hold for the moment. The characters we're just gonna be talking about fairly quickly. What are the new updates that we have? Okay, so we have 97 fighter selection. So you choose your fighters here. I suggest you choose Chizuru. Okay, if you're new to the game, because Chizuru has a 3 PG, and let's see here. She has a 3 PG and she has a super incumbent, but like we're not gonna be using any gold characters anyways. I think they already removed that like gold week, but like she's really good in time attack as well because of this core effect. So obtains 40% of power at the start of the stage. So within that, and then do one skill, so she's gonna have super very quickly. You can use her 3 PG on a stage if you're using time attack. So I suggest you use Kagura. You pick Kagura. I'm gonna be picking her now. I need to awaken her as well. So yeah, I picked her to be my A super mission because of her like 40% PG gain on the start of the stage. So it's really good. She can cast her super fairly quickly. So on to the next event. So this one, there's lots of spaces here. As you can see, most likely they're gonna be adding more of the event. They only have one here. A disturbance in Southtown. So it's chapter 1. It's gonna be a rush event. So I suggest you don't spam all of your APs here. You wait for the EX dungeon to open up. Just do it once to get this rubies every day. Do it once to get rubies every day, and then after that, when the EX comes out, this one, you do it. You do all of this one. Put all of your AP here. Okay, put all of your AP here on the EX. So that's what usually happens in the rush event. So we'll see as well what are the rewards here. And the rewards are, we have BS Imprint Stone Memory Box, which is only 2. Unfortunately, they should have put 6 so that they can cater to all of the like 2 BSs, like BS Chrysalid and BS Orochi. No, BS Chrysalid and BS Geese as well. So let's see what do they have here. Oh, they have everything. Oh wow. Okay. So attack Imprint Stone, attack, blast, kill. So most likely you're gonna be focusing on all of the attack. No more def, no more anything. Pure attack. It's the same. Increase boss syndrome fighter strike skill damage by 3. I think they have the same skills. Like yeah, attack, circle, square, and hexagon. They have the same. Okay, that decrease damage. Okay, they have the same stones as the old BS Orochi and BS Rugal. So, but still, I wish they had 6 so that we can choose. Anyways, you have gold memory selection box. You have imprint stone memory box. You have rare hammers. You need to get this one every day. Tier 1 to 3 experience box. Don't focus on that. You have 3 to 5 experience capsule. This is just random, guys. Random, okay? You have plus capsules, and yeah, this is a good rewards. But like, I wish that they have 6 of these. So yep, clear that. Go to your EX dungeon once it's full, and then what else are we having? I think we have a new Advent dungeon. Advent dungeon. Where's Orochi here? Oh, he's not yet here. So I was like, I thought that he's gonna be coming in here. Anyways, we don't have it here at the moment. So let's go to the characters. Okay, I'm just gonna give you my brief takeaway on the characters at the moment. Looking really cool, looking really nice. Let's go to the cards first, because my god, this card is gonna be OP. You know why? Why is it gonna be OP? I think this is the LEAH counter. Almost, like quote unquote, almost like a LEAH counter. And I'm gonna be showing you why, okay? Like me, Nando, and Timo were talking in the Discord earlier. We both, like 3 of us agreed, this is almost like a LEAH counter, technically. LEAH set counter. You know why? I'm gonna show you why. It's called City of Darkness Type 1. it's really good they showed like Geese with Mr. Big, because as you know, the leader of Southtown initially, as per the trivia, I'm not quite sure, don't quote me on this, but like in my, if my memory serves me correctly, um Mr. Big was the first leader of Southtown, and then Geese took over. He defeated the Mr. Big, and then Terry came in because like he wants revenge against his foster father, because like Terry's father is not really his real father. So Geese killed his dad, and then he took revenge for that. So he joined King of Fighters. That's why Terry is here. And then on the third one is Rock Howard, because like he's the son of Geese, and he's the one who like defeated him as well. Defeated him, wants revenge because of what he did to his mom. Okay, so that's just my trivia on this one, and we'll see all of the information here. Increases attack by 13%. 30% chance to increase the target's damage received by 10% for 8 seconds upon landing an active skill. So all of the skills, it's called an active skill. All of the skills that you can press 1, 2, and 3, that's gonna be your active skill. And then the regular punch would be your basic attacks, okay? So all of that active skill will increase by 10% for 8 seconds upon landing an active skill. The cooldown is 20 seconds after that, okay? And the PvP exclusive, this is the game changing, meta changing. So I think I have lots of rubies to pull for this one. Just like two sets of this would be really good, or just one set would be really good, because as you can see here, when the boss fighter is attacked, disables attackers strike active skills for 3 seconds. Cooldown is 30 seconds, so you can use it almost twice in a battle if the battle drags out, okay? So my thinking about this is like, so it disables the attacker strikes active skills for 3 seconds. So within the 3 seconds, if you get attacked by a LEAH user which has a strike skill, so within the 3 second span, even though the LEAH set would reset, that's just my speculation, okay? Just imagine, your enemy has a strike skill with the LEAH set, okay? He hits you, and then this activates when the boss fighter is attacked, disables attacker strike active skills for 3 seconds. So when the enemy hits you, okay, this will activate, and then all of the strike skills will be nullified, okay? You cannot use your active skill for 3 seconds. What if the LEAH set activated within the 3 second span? So it means that it will offset the reset of the LEAH set. Okay, that's just my speculations, but like I haven't tested this one in championship, and maybe whoever has this one, maybe we'll try friendly matches in my live streams, and we'll maybe test this one, test if my hypothesis is correct. Yeah, this is like meta changing. If my hypothesis is correct, that's gonna be crazy. So this is almost quote unquote like a LEAH counter if the theory is right, okay? So just always think about that, guys. Like, I think you need to pull for this card. It's really good. All of them like pure attack, and it's good, also good in PvE and PvP, because it increases attack by 30% and increases more attack by 10% for 8 seconds. That's just my 2 cents on that. And as per shoutouts to Nando, he's telling that this Rashomon is not counterable, not like if you awaken you cannot roll after this. Like, he's telling you cannot counter this, even though, yeah, you cannot counter this super Rashomon EX. And also Lightning Disaster is just like Merlin's skill, and like Rudy's skill, this is full screen. I was like, in my previous video, I was thinking that it might be a Shane like super wherein you can roll on the other side once she activates that super. This is full screen. That's what Nando is telling. So you can't roll even if you awaken. You cannot, like, you can't avoid this. You can avoid a little bit if you awaken, because it cancels a bit of the time there, but still you're gonna be hit wherever you roll, okay? This plus this increases penetration for 700 for 10 seconds when using Lightning Disaster. So while you're on the Lightning Disaster super, it's already activated your 700 penetration. You penetrate 700 times, he's gonna, you know what? Trust 700 times, yeah. Oh, I don't wanna. Oh man. And then Rashomon EX increases critical rate by 10% for 10 seconds when Rashomon EX finishes hitting. So after the skill, Nightmare Geese grants 10% of critical hit increase. So that's really cool. And the Twisted Truth is the counterpart of BS Rugal's option card. It has increased attack, decreased skill cooldowns by 1.2 seconds, which is the same. And this one is blast skill. So you can use this one paging BS Orochi, paging BS Orochi. Blast skill, guys, is the I'm gonna show you the icon which shows a blast skills. Okay, it's just like a palm, which is there's an arrow or red in the middle. That's a blast skill. Okay, so this is really good for characters who has like pure blast skills or like two blast skills. It's gonna be really really effective if you put it on them. Okay, so just like BS Rugal, who has like two strike skills, it's really useful. The BS Rugal option card for BS Rugal. This one also is good with blast skill characters like paging BS Orochi. This is really good. It doesn't really put any exclusive, like exclusive for Chrysalid, exclusive for Geese. This is for everyone. Okay, you can use this if you have two blast skills. It's much better. Okay, so that's gonna be the cards. Just putting it out there, guys. Just imagine it might be the LEAH counter that we've been searching for, but we've been looking for. Unfortunately, it's a limited banner, but I think they're still gonna be coming back because they brought the BS characters. They're gonna be coming back. I heard from RR Timo speculations that if there's gonna be more BS characters coming in, it might be there's gonna be a universal BS banner maybe in the far future. That's gonna be speculations, purely speculations. So we're not gonna be talking about the boss syndrome. You know about this. I made a video about this. You can look at my video there. We're gonna be talking about the two. Everybody's telling that BS Chrysalid is broken. So let's look at boss syndrome Chrysalid. Okay. So let's go to the skills. And let's imagine it, okay? I don't have him yet. Maybe I'm gonna be pulling for him on Sunday. If I'm gonna be doing my live stream, I'm gonna wait for my son to wake up. Maybe we'll pull together. Or if he's not awake, I'm gonna be just pulling for myself. So I'm gonna post in the community section, community board when I'm gonna be summoning exactly on Sunday. Okay, so let's go to the first skill. He has two grab skills. The first skill is called Desperate Moment. I'm not gonna see, inflicts damage equal to 757%. So just look at all of these three skills, guys, okay? So shoutouts to Timo pointing it out that these two BS characters doesn't have increased attack up on their skills. They have three skills, like they have two dot skills, two different dot skills, but they don't have attack up on their skills, which is like the damage output. It might be high, but compared to BS Orochi and BS Rugal, they have increased attack on their skills to increase more damage. So looking at this one first, gains hyper armor, increases penetration again by 1000. If you thrust 1000 times, come on. For 7 seconds can be used while being attacked. So this is an interrupt skill. The second one is another grab, inflicts damage equal to 744% of attack to an enemy. Decreases damage received by 80% for 3 seconds and deals radiant damage. It's just like the strongest, the tier 2 of a status ailment of Starlight. Okay, radiant damage. So receives Starlight damage equal to 35% of attack for 1 second and increases damage received by 15%. And on the third, there's another darkness damage. He's a Starlight and damage dealer together, but I think SS Athena in the middle of the guild raid is still much better than he is. So he can't be the main Starlight damage dealer, or I feel like he can't be the main darkness damage dealer in the guild raid. Still, Delons is still great, but like if you don't have Delons, he might be an option with Meliodas, because like they both have darkness damage and they might stop with each other if you put them in a proper positioning on the guild raid. It might be Chrysalid is really good, but like still Delons and Athena still the top one giving Starlight damage. But just speculations, I don't have them yet. we're gonna be testing them in guild raid. I'm gonna be doing guild raid tests now because I want to know whether or not he can like replace Athena or he can replace Delans on the guild raid meta. But I think that he can't. That's what I feel. That's just me. That's just my opinion on that. Okay, so he has radiant damage on the second skill and has darkness damage on the third skill, and he disables roll. As per my speculations on my previous video, they need disable roll so that they can be much more potent in PvP meta. Okay, so then we go to the core effects. So, unfortunately, he doesn't have a stun duration, only freeze duration. Cutting Edge deals additional damage equal to 80% of attack to all enemies when attacking targets affected by darkness or starlight. So, it's just like Merlin's skill. When she freezes like an enemy, all of the surrounding enemies will get affected. So, PvP exclusive, when attacked, disables the active skill for 3 seconds. Wow! So, he's just like Nameless. Just like Nameless, but this one is full, all of your active skill. Just like who's that? King has this one. PvP exclusive, when attack disables the attacker's active skill for 3 seconds. So cooldown is 20, which is really good. So the initial attack, if the enemy attacks you, he or she can't use his active skill for 3 seconds at that time. So it's time for Chrysalid to pounce and counter attack. Okay. Reset Desperate Moments cooldown upon landing an End of Eden combo and increases the target's damage received. So he has a reset on his skill 2. So that's his skill 2 here. End of Eden combo. So use S2. Let's see again that like reset Desperate Moment cooldown upon landing an End of Eden combo. So End of Eden combo. Okay. Use S2. Then S1. Use S1. Wow, this is really cool. Like he gains hyper armor on the initial gambit, initial attack. Then use your S2 to reset again the S1. Damn. Wow. Wow. That's OP, man. That's OP. It resets his hyper armor just like Merlin does. Like Merlin has S3 to reset S2. Wow. Oh my god, this is like oh my. And then the boss syndrome volume 2 decreases all enemies power. This is really OP. Okay, this counters the first BS characters, okay? Both of him and BS Geese will have this core effect. BS syndrome volume 2 decreases all enemies power by 1% for every 0.3 seconds in guard stance, because BS Orochi and BS Rugal, when they're on guard, they gain 1% power for every 0.3 seconds. So it will counteract that if they guard. What if some of the characters that don't have that, like charging while blocking, there's a lot of characters who doesn't have that, you will not have any more supers. So what do they do? Like, shoutouts to Timo and Nando again for this one. The discussions in the Discord is really good, really healthy. Like, they're suggesting like just block. Just block forever. So they're not gonna gain PG. So what they will do, they can't really do anything. They will do the initial attack. They will come to you, and then once they come to you, that's the time you do your interrupt hyper armor. So it's really OP. Just imagine this skill. Like, they will lose their PG even though they're like 2.5 PG. If you block, it will decrease while blocking. It's really crazy. And then PvP exclusive again, gains super armor for 2 seconds when accumulated, even guard included, reaches 5 times. Just like K dashes, like if you block or if he has 5 times hits, he's gonna gain super armor for 2 seconds. Which is really OP. This guy is OP. Plus, he's a balanced character. So he's gonna be a little bit tanky and survivability will be out there. So let's see. I'm really hyped. Like like my voice is like cracking. I came from my night shift. I don't really care. I just want to review this guy. He really looks badass. Look at that. Look at that feather floating around. He's like woo. Woo. And let's do the skill preview. So he has 2 grab skills, okay? The thing is they don't have a stun immunity, just like BS Rugal. So they can be counteracted with a stun character. Okay, Rudy can counteract this one most likely. So let's see. So I'm not quite sure if this one is a fast skill, but this is his hyper armor desperate moment first skill. Really cool. Goes to the other side. You can corner carry this character if you're already near the corner. So you can corner him on the other side. Okay? And then the second skill would be the End of Eden combo. So skill 1 to skill 2, and then skill 2 will have a chance to reset the skill 1. So, okay. Boom! A little bit slow on the startup, but hopefully it's gonna be fast because this is just previews. Like, yeah, both of them are grabs. If you're in a hype, like super armor state, you can't be grabbed. So, yeah. But with the clash, he gains PG very quickly. So with the clash here, he gains after the hyper armor. If he gets multiple hits, he gains super armor after that. So most likely he's gonna be having his super after this. So Tornado, Typhoon Rage. Okay. So as you know, guys, come on. Again with the core effect, it's 30% power charge rate, okay? Power charge rate is 30%. He's gonna gain very, very fast PG. And then, skill preview. The supers are legit. Just imagine the old Chrysalid having this lightning disaster full screen. Because like Chrysalid, the old Chrysalid will gain, if his life is less than 50%, he will gain like almost 3 bars. So just imagine, second character, almost 50%. He's gonna die. Like, he's gonna deal a lot of damage here. Problem is, this super is kind of fast. Kind of fast. It's not that slow. It's not that fast. No. I'm really like, this super is really fast. Okay, it's not slow to stop the timer. I think Meliodas super, his 3PG is much slower than this one. This one is really, really fast. Really fast. So yeah, little bit fast for my liking. So that's your BS Chrysalid. This is his regular super. I think you can roll on this. I think you can roll on that. Okay. So now we go to the scariest man alive here in King of Fighters All Star, which is Nightmare freaking Geese Howard. I want to do the Raging Storm. BS Syndrome Geese Howard. He's here. He's a green attack type. So, oh wow. Increases attack type fighters attack by 45%. All of the attack type will have 45% and power charge rate by 20%. Ooh. So he can be in the front with Delons and BS Rugal. Maybe they can be like that. Like, that's gonna be OP. But the thing is, like I'm pointing it out. As you can see in the skill set, they don't have increased attack on all of their active skills. Okay? They're just relying on the dot damage. Okay? So, looking at Geese, he's really badass. So, he's a boss fighter. He's an attack type as well. So, let's go to the skills. So, the Reppuken. So, drops lightning. Increases active skill cooldown by 2 seconds. So, it's just like, who's this? Loli Chang's lightning. So it increases your active skill cooldown by 2 seconds and deal shock damage equals to 30% of attack. This is really cool. So once it hits you, your active cooldown will increase more by 2 seconds. And then Jaiken, this is the hyper armor and 70% chance to ignore the target's guard. So he has armor break compared to Chrysalid, which is he doesn't have one. Okay? And it's an interrupt skill as well. So they both have hyper armor with interrupt. And the third skill is a double Shippuken EX. It increases attack by 30% for 7 seconds and deals blackout. So Chrysalid deals starlight and darkness, while this one deals shock and darkness. So that's cool. Raging Storm increases target damage received by 20% for 10 seconds upon landing a skill. Wow. Okay, so his finisher has a skill that increases target damage received by 20% for 10 seconds upon landing a skill. So even without a buff, with like lots of debuff, maybe he can like offset the buff that he's lacking. That's just me because like he has this one. But the thing is, you need to do a super first before you get the debuff. Okay? So let's do the core effect. This guy has a power gain of 30% as well, same as Chrysalid. But this is like abnormal status is 30%, which is really good. You can put a Yashiro set card, and he's almost like immune to stun, which is really good compared to Chrysalid. So he can counteract stun characters like Rudy and other characters who has stun effect. So blast skills penetration 256, leader of the Howard connection 40% to apply fear to target for 3 seconds upon landing a skill. They're telling this new skill, quote unquote fear, as per Nando, it's a stun effect. Okay, it's a stun effect, but they don't really say it here. I wish that Netmarble should have showed it here. So what is fear? 40% to apply fear to target for 3 seconds upon landing an active skill. So what's that? Like, is that like fear a stun? So it means that if you land an active skill, fear to target for 3 seconds upon landing. I'm not quite sure what this one is. Like, yeah. So increase active skill damage by 50% when attacking enemies affected with shock or darkness. So that's his core effect. And again, 50% chance, this is his own core effect, 50% chance to reset blast active skill cooldown upon landing a Jaiken. Oh, wow. So, you can reset blast active skill. So, how many blast skills that he has? Like, ooh, he has 2. Oh my god, just like, he's just like BS Orochi. Like, if you do your projectile 1 and 3, if you cast your 2, skill 2, it will reset it again. Oh. It's really good. He's a blast character as well, and you can use the option card of the BS Chrysalid option card. You can use it for him. So, and then the boss syndrome is 0-3 second stance as well, which is really OP. Just block, and then the character, your enemy, will lose PG. Okay? He will lose PG, and yeah. That's it. Let's see how he runs. Let's see the skill preview. So it's a little bit of a long video, but this is just my points. I think this would benefit everybody. I'm thinking about the PvP aspect of the game. I think both of them are really good in the PvP meta. But like PvE, I think it needs, like, there's something we need to see them first in action in PvE to be like to give a proper opinion. But looking like both of them are PvP catered. Okay, PvP catered, because 2 grab skills, it's not really good in PvE, just like Chrysalid. Like, 2 grabs is not, it's a no-no in PvE. Okay, it's a no-no in PvE, the 2 grab skills. BS Geese, on the other hand, has 2 blast skills, but like he's a little bit slow here. A little bit slow. But we'll see in how they run. So that's the Jaiken. This is the Repuken. It goes full screen. Jaiken, very fast anime, like very fast kills, but like quite sure. See, this one is like he rises up. This is my problem with this skill. It's gonna be counterable because this one doesn't have super armor. You can counter this. Like, he's open for attacks if you cannot cancel this while he's in the air. So this is the problem for him. And he also doesn't have, like, he's not immune to stun. But if you put a Yashiro set, he's gonna be almost immune to stun. Okay, let's see the Raging Storm Nightmare. Raging Storm Nightmare! It's gonna be, like, it's fast. Raging Storm Nightmare! My voice is cracking, but like, what can you do? I'm really excited. This one is the Rashomon EX. As per Nando, it's unblockable. Even if you awaken, you cannot roll on the other side. But I haven't seen it in action yet. So yeah. Okay. Rashomon, it's a little bit fast of a 3PG. It's a little bit fast compared to other 3PG like King and Merlin. Yeah. So I'm not quite sure. Both Chrysalid and BS Geese Super is much faster compared to BS Orochi and BS Rugal. So yeah, I feel like they both are PvP centered. They have 2 different dot effect, but the problem is they don't have buff on their skills. Okay, compared to, I'm just gonna show you BS Orochi and BS Rugal. Like BS Rugal has this like see, increase attack by 35% for 5 seconds. That's his first skill. Okay, he doesn't have that, like the other BS Chrysalid and BS Geese doesn't have that. So look at this. His God Press increases attack by 27% for 10 seconds. So 27 plus 35, that's a lot more than 60% increased damage. So that's what they're lacking at the moment. That's why BS Rugal and BS Orochi hits like a truck because of that. So look at this. Increases attack by 30%, the second skill, and inflicts damage. Yeah, he has here increased attack. Okay, and decreases damage you see by 50% per 30 seconds. So he has an upgrade of increased attack by 30%. So they have increased buffs, okay, compared to the other characters. So that's just me. This is just my, it's not a brief review of them at the moment. I'm just like thinking of the PvP side of things. They're really looking like they're OP in PvP, but in PvE I haven't tested them yet. I don't have them yet, so I'm gonna be summoning on Sunday. Hopefully I get both of them. Yeah, but in the PvE side of things, my suggestion is might as well go to BS Rugal and BS Orochi because they're much more catered to the PvE. That's just me, my opinion, based on what the description on what they're saying is. Okay, so if you have Delons, like Delons is still the top darkness damage dealer, but like if you don't have him, Meliodas and Chrysalid might help you with that. Okay, you can put them together, and yeah, because Meliodas is yellow. Meliodas is yellow. Yeah, yeah. BS Chrysalid and Meliodas is yellow, so they can like help each other. So yeah, that's me. That's just my opinion on the new BS. They're looking really cool. They're really looking hype. So I hope you guys pull for this, guys. But if you have BS Rugal and BS Orochi, I suggest you pull for them first. Okay, and then just maybe get Chrysalid and Geese later on. Okay, they're gonna be coming back. They're gonna be coming back. So again, this 2300 Gaming. Comment on the comment section down below if how many rubies did you get? How did this BS summon give you? What did it give you? And I want to hear from you guys. And I hope you like this video. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna close my eyes and go to sleep and work later on. So see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.